This is one that came up. Actually, I think Eric's part of our program, SIP, because it came up last night. So every Thursday, folks, if you're part of our premium selling program, we actually have a live interactive workshop where we pick a symbol and we actually plan it out so that we can sell premium on it. And we wind up publishing that plan in our members only web portal so everybody can take it and tweak it for the size of their portfolio, tweak it for their risk appetite, find out exactly how many shares and what the timing is. And so Ally came up and it just ever so slightly missed the vote. We actually found 3 or 4 tickers that could have been the ones that we planned out, and we put it to a vote, and the program participants voted for a different ticker. But Ally actually came up, and I think Eric had kind of FOMO about it, and so Eric's asking about it today, which is cool. And so I like Ally. In fact, Ally is trading. One of the things I like to do is I like to measure the distance between where I perceive support and resistance to be. And so I can just do that with some drawing tools here. So it looks like we've got maybe some support at around $39 and maybe resistance somewhere around here at $44, something like that. And so if I take that number, I'm going to use my little tool here and make it exactly 39 and 44. The difference between those numbers is $5. And so I take that $5 and I'm going to divide it by the halfway mark, which is 41.50. And that's shown at this 50% number, 41.50. So if I grab my calculator and I look at that ratio is going to tell me a lot about the pattern as to whether I want to sell premium or not. So $5 divided by $41.50. That's a 12% ratio. That's what came up, 12%. Anything under 10% gives me the heebie-jeebies, meaning I'm questioning whether I want to sell premium on it. If it's under 5%, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. And if it starts to get too big, like more than 35%, I'm going to be a little bit skeptical. But this is right in the sweet spot of about 10 to around 30, 35%. This is at 12%. And so this makes it a really desirable symbol to be trading premium. And this is just one of the tests. We actually give our program participants 10 different tests that they can apply to help them build confidence as to whether this is a good symbol to sell premium on. But Ally is one of those symbols. It gave us a bottom signal not too long ago, May 23rd. And so we're actually waiting for a top symbol. And so, Eric, I think you're going to wait for your top symbol. This is a perfect time for you to be actually getting your plan in place as to, what are the thresholds you're looking for? What are the timing you're looking for? Get that plan in place. And then when you get your top signal, what you're going to be looking to do is either shorting some Ally stock or buying a back month put option. Either one of those trades, a shorted stock trade or buying a back month deep in the money put option, will act as a covering position to sell premium against. So the first thing we have to do is always set up that covering position. So I think that's where we are in this. I really like this pattern. One thing we should do, since I mentioned it on Delta Airlines, is we should take a quick look at liquidity. So for instance, the May 20th, let's look at, let me come over here. I want to look at the actual live June 17th. Yeah. So you see, we've got on the call side, thousands of contracts. On the put side, again, thousands of contracts right at the money. If I go 3 to 6 months out, you still have enough contracts. We're in the hundreds, 500. Here's 40, 123. That's on the call side. On the put side, we have a little bit more liquidity. And then if we're going to use a substitute option, yeah, there's enough liquidity here to say that Ally is a great candidate to be thinking about. So I like where you're thinking. I think we have to wait for our timing, and this is a perfect period for you to just get your plan in place. Make sure it's bulletproof before we go forward.